jump in before this holiday season to talk a little bit about what that looks like for some of us. You know, for a lot of us, the holidays are maybe they're supposed to be a time of connection and joy and being with those you love. But for many people, they bring up stress, triggers, old family wounds, traumas, grief. And if you notice yourself feeling anxious, irritable, or even tempted to numb out before the holidays, or even anticipating what might be happening, you're not alone. This is actually our nervous system doing its job. It's just doing it a little too well. You know, our nervous system wants to protect us. So even if we don't consciously know what it is, although a lot of us do, we know our patterns, right? It's going to show up in our physical bodies sometimes. So those old family roles and dynamics, you know, like you might be in your 40s, but around family suddenly you feel like you're 12 again. You're reacting the same way. You're feeling those same feelings. Maybe you have a hard time being in your skin. It can trigger the trauma of a loss, of pain, of abuse, you know, any of those things. Or maybe you don't have any family and it triggers that for you as well, or your life is not where you wanted it to be. You might feel guilt, resentment, or emotional fatigue, even before you arrive to those family gatherings, or that pressure to hold everything together. But the good news is that you can change that, right? You can change the way you experience. You can actually go into the holidays calm, centered, and in control of your energy. That's where my integrative intensives come in. They're designed to help you do just that, to clear the buildup, to clear those old wounds, those old patterns, emotional, physical, mental, and help your nervous system come back into balance so that you can reconnect to that peace, that sense of balance before you walk into those situations. Doing this kind of deeper focused work before the holidays means you're not walking in reactive, you're walking in resourced. Just one 3-day intensive can go such a long way. It's like having months of therapy in a week. And I would love to support you in clearing out some of those wounds, picking those places where you really want to have that deep desire to be different, whatever that looks like for you, so that you can feel more supported, you can be at ease, you have the ability to release the weight of what's not yours, to understand your triggers, and go in with the tools that you need to stay grounded, present, and authentic. To go in not reactive, but fully resourced, to have the tools to release some of that weight. And imagine maybe even sitting at the table with your family and actually feeling ease, feeling centered within yourself, who you are, what you desire, and maybe being able to look at it from a completely different perspective. If this sounds like you, sounds like something that you'd like, I would love to support you in that. Reach out to me for a free consultation to ask any questions. And even if a full intensive is not right for you, we can talk about other options, other ways to, again, support your nervous system so that you can feel that sense of calm, centered balance, and be in a place that you'd like to be in your life, right? Because it's ultimately you who gets to decide what that goal, what that life worth living looks like for you. So definitely please reach out. I hope this was supportive and helpful. And certainly check out any of my other videos on nervous system regulation for a short-term start. And thank you so much for being here.